Hey guys, Captain here. So a bunch of my LEGO orders came in very recently, and as a result I acquired the pieces to make something cool. It's based around the Lowell Sphere design, which right now is kind of in pieces because all my Travis bricks are in this new creation. And it is a Pokeball, again based on the Lowell Sphere design. It actually opens up. As you can see inside, there's all 8 of my Travis. Well, I think I have a few others scattered somewhere. But, without further ado, I'm sure some of you guys would like to make one, so here are the instructions. I'm not normally one for going over the piece counts of, the pieces you'll need to build something, but because of the nature of this creation, I will. So, first off, it's going to be important that you have 8 of these Travis bricks with studs on all the sides. In a normal Lowell Sphere, I noticed the stability is just fine if you have only 4 and you place them in the right corners, but for this creation, 8 is pretty much a must-have, because of the nature of how it opens up. Have some piece for the button. This is, I think it was like the Republic symbol or something from the Star Wars sets. It's not the world's best piece for the button, but it looks pretty similar. A 1x2 red tile. One of these, what I call briefcase pieces. Which, I have it in black. If you can find one in red, then that's awesome. You're golden. And then 2 of these tile claw pieces, 1x1 tile claw pieces in white. Alternatively, if you can find one of the briefcase pieces in white and the claws in red, pretty much things will work out the same way. So that's kind of interchangeable. And then for the red and white pieces you'll need, it's the same exact quantities. You'll need 1 red 2x2 plate, 1 white 2x2 plate, 4 white 1x4 plates, and 4 red 1x4 plates, 7 red 2x1 plates, and 7 white 2x1 plates. You'll need 12 of these angled plates, the three studs, but kind of shaped like this, in red, and 12 in white. And then you'll need 12 red jumper plates and 12 white jumper plates, and then you're good to go. So, like the other Lowell Sphere, basically you're going to try and create the faces, and the first thing we can do is we can create the entirely red face and the entirely white face. The other faces are all split in half, being half red, half white. And then the reason we use a lot of 2x1 plates instead of more 4x1s and 2x2s. So what you got to do is take 4 of these angle pieces, these angle plates. That's just what I'm going to refer to them as for the rest of the video now. And place the 2x2 on top of them like such. Then on 2 of the sides, place red 4x1s. And you can kind of even it out so it fits more nicely. And then on the ends here, put the stud of the jumper plate onto the end stud on the bottom of your other angle plates. So it'll stick out a little bit from that. And then repeat it in white as our entirely red face. So, I came up with this creation actually a long time ago. I just never really got around to ordering the pieces. Now that I've been ordering pieces for other things like the Pokemon Center, I decided I might as well pick some of these up too. And unfortunately I forgot to get more Travis bricks, and one of the sellers only had 1. But, at least I can have this made, because I think it's cooler than my mostly green but otherwise randomly colored Lowell Sphere. So, alright, there's our completely white face. And now the rest is a little bit repetitive. We're going to need to make certain half faces. In red, we're going to need to make 2 faces like this, where the studs are going to hang out on the sides. Not the studs, but the jumper plates are going to hang out from the sides. And so just do that, and then you'll use one red 4x1 here. Basically what I did is instead of putting the 2x2 here and more red angle plates, I just took the 2x1 and just used jumper plates there, and there we go. It's half a face. So we need 2 of those. And then we're going to need, I believe it's 1 of those in white. I think you can actually swap things out which one you make 2 of and which one you make 1 of. I'm pretty sure it doesn't change your piece counts in the end. But, you know, this is how I did it. And so now, now let's make white. And we want to make it where the jumper plates hang out a bit over the bottom. So we're going to need, let's see, our angle plates like this. Jumper plates hanging out over the bottom here. And then let's put a white 2x1 over the top like this. And then 2x1s pointing down like this. And that's how we make our half face. You know, again, using a 2x1 instead of a 2x2 on top. And then using 2x1s instead of the 4x1s along the side. And just another one in white. And again, hopefully I remembered exactly which way I did this. If not, I should be able to just very briefly swap things out, because I have a few spare pieces for making this. But this should be exactly how it was built right beforehand. So I won't have to do any silly redoing with my hinge. There we go. Okay. Now we want to make one red face where the studs are facing, you know, off the bottom, or I guess off the top of the angle plates, because it's going to be facing up on the, you know, the upper half. And again, we want to make just one of these, same way we made the white ones, with our 2x1s instead of the 2x2 and instead of the 4x1s, like such. And then we want to make one white one where the jumper plates are a bit off of the side, just like, again, just like how we made that white one, or that red one. So we can take our 4x1 up here, 2x1 on top, and then jumper plates on the side. And there we go. So now what we need to do is, I think we can start adding in Travis bricks and kind of putting it all together. We don't really have to yet. I suppose let's try and make the last face first. So now we want to make another, as if we were making a white face where the jumper plates are angled off of the sides, but we're not going to have anything on top here, no 2x1. And for red, we're going to have one of those where on top, well, let's see, the jumper plates should be going off of the top. Yeah, that looks about right. But on top, we should have a red 2x1 tile instead of our plate. And let's put that there. Let's put that there. Get nice and nicely angled and whatnot. I don't know, I've got some like dirt on my piece for some reason. There we go. So now we can start putting our Travis bricks in. Take our top one and let's just stick a couple in there. If you have 4 red, 4 white, then that's awesome. But obviously color scheming on these is a lot less important because they're going to be on the inside. So I don't believe it matters which angle they're facing, or which face is, you know, kind of stuck in there. But I like to have it uniform so they're all, you know, with the non-stud facing down. And so on top of that, you can stick all our red faces. Make sure that you pay attention to where the jumper plate's sticking out. It should basically make this nice spot where it's like kind of meeting in the middle. Like here, the jumper plate is hanging out over the side. So we don't want to have more jumper plates here, it won't even fit. We want to have one with the jumper plates sticking out to the side, and that'll take care of the other face here. Let's see, this one's going to be over the top again. And finally over the side. And for the bottom, same idea. Pretty much the exact same thing as before. So now that I've got a little bit of time. The Lowell Sphere design is named the way it is because it was designed by a man named Bruce Lowell, who is a pretty active builder in the LEGO community. He posts a lot of his stuff on Flickr and on his own website. And he created this particular design for a sphere. It's very simple to make. And he has a whole gallery of creations that he's made that are basically just using this design, like modified versions of this design to make things. Like he made like a small Lego Death Star. He used it to kind of just make a giant ring and make a donut. And lots of cool stuff that he's done. Alright, okay, so now that we're here, we'll notice on the front, we've got the one tile here, smooth tile. And here we've got something missing, so that's where our hinge is going to go. Take a little claw pieces and stick them on the end of this briefcase. And then put that where the 2x1 is missing. And on the opposite side of the tile, stick that here. And then that should open and close nicely. And stick the button right on top because of the smooth tile, it's not going to lock it. So it can open up even with that button. And that's actually pretty realistic because from what I remember, from most designs of the Pokeball, at least from like toy versions, the button kind of hangs up over like this. So there you go, there's your Lego Pokeball. I realize it's kind of a lengthy video, but there's a bunch of stuff to elaborate on. Whoops. The world's most stable, but pretty stable. Mostly the hinge, if anything, will ever fall off. And you can double check stability just kind of pressing in on the inside to make sure everything's nice and tight in place. This I kind of rushed making this a little bit because don't want to take forever on the video. But if you take a few more minutes than I did, it'll be a little more stable and maybe look a little nicer around the corners. But that's that then. If you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, send this to your friends, check out my other ones, and I will see you guys next time.